Canada defeated the U.S. for the gold medal in women's hockey. It is the fifth Winter Games gold for the Canadians. This was the sixth time since 1998 the U.S. and Canada met for the finals in women's hockey. Also, the defending gold medal U.S. men's curling team advanced to the semifinals with a win over Denmark in their final round-robin game. The Americans will face Great Britain for a chance to advance to the gold medal game. Plus, American-born Eileen Gu competing for China and 3 members of Team USA qualified for the final in women's freestyle skiing halfpipe. Gu is bidding to become the first action sports athlete to capture 3 medals at the same Winter Games. In the final short track event of the Games, the U.S. failed to medal in the women's 1,500 meters. It's the first time the Americans failed to win any short track medals at a Winter Games since 1998. And 2 legal substances used to improve heart function were listed on an anti-doping control form by Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva. The World Anti-Doping Agency says it undercuts her claim that a banned substance may have entered her system accidentally.
Also, Mikaela Shiffrin will not leave Beijing with an individual medal. She was in 5th place after the women's combined event, after the downhill portion of the women's combined, but she skied off course in the slalom run. She still, though, does have a shot at a medal in the mixed team event coming up on Friday night, our time. Now, it's also a bit of a sore spot. There's only one Winter Olympics sport that has no disciplines for women. That is the Nordic combined. Matt Renew has more on why that's the case and also how that might change.
In the Adirondack Mountains near Lake Placid,
they're really out there pushing themselves.
Steamboat Springs native Annika Malasinski and the U.S. women's Nordic team are training in a sport that combines cross-country skiing and ski jumping.
This is our career. This is, what our life is.
And while these women are among the world's best, training where the 1980 Olympics were held, none of them are competing at the 2022 Olympics.
Kind of a touchy topic for some.
Because Nordic combined is the only Winter Olympics sport that women still can't compete in.
People are more interested about our sport and why it's not in the Olympics, since it is the only sport that doesn't have both men and women in it.
But it's something that they're pushing to change, with more women now competing in Nordic combined World Cup events.
We just had our first World Cup last year, our first World Championships. And, if you would have asked me 4 years ago why it was in the Olympics or why it wasn't in the Olympics, I would have said this sport isn't progressed enough, not enough girls are doing it. But right now, it's quite the opposite.
And Annika says, just like the men are doing, hopefully jumping into the Olympics soon.
Trying to push for the 2026 Milano, Italy Olympics.
Kamila Valieva is the leader heading into the women's figure skating free state. American Alysa Liu is 8th entering the long program. Also, Brittany, Bowe, and Kimi Goetz try to give the U.S. another speed skating medal in the women's 1,000-meter event. Plus, freestyle skiing heads for the halfpipe with the women competing in the final. And there's more heart-pounding action as they race for the gold in women's ski cross. And on the ice, the men's hockey tournament reaches the semifinals, but without Team USA or Canada in the mix.